Hello everyone, tonight we're gonna be playing some Sims 3, continuing with our random legacy, and I found out about a fun new technical hiccup that can happen. As when I first booted up the game, it said that it couldn't load any of my saves. So like for a brief moment, I thought I was gonna have to improvise something else. Well, since I have no clue how to fix that issue. Fortunately, as it turns out, I was able to just close out and restart the game. And even that fixed it, so it must have been just some error in it loading things in. But since that's resolved, it should be good to go for the remaining few hours before 3 a.m. I just gotta wait for it to actually load my save. Whatever part of the game it's loading right here always seems to be like a pretty massive thing, because it frequently takes it a while. Hopefully this isn't more technical difficulties. This looks a little bit like... Well, the game is still responding. I think it's just kind of sitting there. Okay, yeah, there it goes. Honestly, I should really be trying to not have Sims be in vehicles when I save, because it always kicks them out. When it loads again. This is just kind of gonna be one of those streams of waiting for time to pass, because we don't really have much of any specific goals to work towards. Man, it's gonna be just under 2 in-game weeks before James ages up to a young adult, and we can start the next generation. know, just like with season 1, season 2 is kind of gonna end with James's birthday. Hey, but unlike with the season 1, season 3 will ideally start well, unlike season 2, season 3 will ideally start sometime this year. Although to be fair, that kind of depends on what I'm doing going in between seasons. I'm thinking probably either Sims 2 or Sims 4, since those are the other 2 Sims games I have. And you know, that way this particular slot on my schedule can just be Sims Day regardless of whether we currently have a season and of Random Legacy going or not. Plus, you know, it'd just be nice to mess around with other Sims games a bit. Because, you know, for instance, there's just some kinds of stories that you just don't get in Sims 3. I guess one thing you could focus on is maybe trying to find you know, somebody to be James's partner for the early part of season 3, since you know something is going to happen to James's partner. As required as part of the challenge. It's leisure day, so probably not gonna make much progress on that today. We might actually have Christina's birthday as she becomes an elder, or the stream, depending on how many days we get through. But you know, with it being a shorter stream, we might not get through a full 3 days. Yes, the free vacation and opportunity. Not sure that gives James a chance to take the spotlight a little bit. Does he have any... Okay, he knows a few teens. Then again, this isn't really a good... This isn't really a good lot for a party. Like, yeah, if he's gonna throw a teen party, maybe while his parents are out of town, and he might as well just do it on the beach. I mean, you know, leisure day would be the perfect time. Leisure day, his parents are out of town. Oh. I literally can't throw a party on the beach right now. Oh, specifically because his parents are out of town. Yes. Hmm. Apparently it counts as traveling when the parents are out of town, which I guess makes sense. You know, maybe there's some kind of technical thing that could cause problems if you leave town. Well, all the parents are just kind of in the void. Maybe rather than being a full-on party, maybe James will just invite some other teens to hang out somewhere around town. Granted, that's something he could easily do, regardless of whether his parents are out of town or not. Wait, hold on. Wait, no, that's fine. I mean, that's mac and cheese. Don't know why I couldn't just instruct him to eat it. I had to have him put it away and then get it back out. You know, maybe he just spends the afternoon on leisure day hanging out with some of his peers. I'm not throwing a party because this houseboat is extremely small. Like there's barely room for the 3 people that live on this thing. And need to confirm which. Okay, Arthur Kruger, Jamar Wilkes, Becky McDuff, Albert Pock, Susan Van Gold, Kristen Ivy, Carlo Ivy, Harry Durwood, Gail Musgrave, Mika Crumplebottom. Yeah, he knows a fair number of teens. I can't invite anymore. Yes, it'll just be that. Okay, so it looks like the maximum is 7. Now it's just a matter of figuring out where to hang out. Another playground, because, you know, this is teens hanging out, not children. And Zoom Sweeper test track would be kind of weird because there's only like maybe one witch out of the 8 of them. Maybe the old fishing hole or something. Okay, so about half of them are gonna be here. You know, at least some of the people he invited are showing up. Looks like some of them are even already here when he got here.
Farble, Websy Noveluk. Haba, Lor Herbal. He's a Vomajig.
Dog.
Barzo. Mawikava.
Dogsky, huh?
Morika. Tadoop. Barso Miss.
Hold on, is it? Don't tell me this is everyone that's gonna show up.
Imza Wamazabalu. Laga? Barzo. Wanikash. Rizziton. Yab. Jeep Johnny Sapasi. Blopney Yipto son, Sabib, Nagargalu, Bazi, Jimmy God, Sigi, Sigi Dots, Zam, Letzi, Mesto
I
Wasi,
thought there was only 4 listed that weren't showing up, but
Mior.
only 2 people seem to have actually. Hmm. Yeah, the third got hung up on something. I think so. He's not here either. But you know. Once he's related to both of these guys. And I was kind of hoping that maybe this would be an opportunity for him to find, you know, someone of interest. Yes, but you know. Well, I mean, I don't think. I don't think the Ivies are. These are related to this family at all. But then again, I mean, I don't even know if James is into dudes, so. Oh wait, no, there is a family relation in a little bit. Granted, it's not biological. Because it's through Barbara's mom. You know, James only has Goodfellow, Wilkes, and MacDuff of genetics. No, not MacDuff, of Wolf. Yeah, I think this hangout might be kind of a bust. Hey, there is a formal dance happening soon, so even if and with the events that can happen with the formal dances, Sims can literally go to prom without a date and walk away with in a committed relationship. If I'm pretty sure I've seen that happen. Maybe we don't worry about that aspect from Detective James's future until all then.
Oh, 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 oh.
Then yeah, that also makes the also means I'm not able to really do what I had planned. Really, I didn't even necessarily have that planned. And for tonight, as much as it was a plan that kind of presented itself. Which, I mean, could probably speed things up a little bit. You know, just keep a reasonably high speed. And we can probably get to Sunday sometime in the next hour and 50 minutes. But you know, there's gonna be a number of times when game's just gonna ultra speed through anyway until the parents get back. Because when he goes to school or when he sleeps, the game's just gonna automatically jump into ultra speed.
Darbo! Jeep! Huh?
Because all Sims in the household will be occupied.
Huh? Boblin needs. Ah.
And we probably also, you know, assess what his outfit for the prom is gonna be. Because I don't think we did anything with his formal wear. Oh, maybe we did. Because I mean that looks. I mean that's just a little too casual for the prom, I think. We can just put him in like maybe this tuxedo that is very specifically like designed to be prom wear. And get him some slightly better shoes. And some socks, and he should be good.
Mardoon.
Alright, so now we can just kind of push on through these next couple days, because most of the stuff of like parties and hangouts is evidently kind of a bust, so And if we get through these next few days fast enough, we can fit prom in tonight. Hey, without having to go too much longer than usual. No, you're not. You're not eating brain freeze a la mode. Perfectly good mac and cheese in there. I'm pretty sure. Or you. Just because your parents are out of town doesn't mean you get to eat brain freeze a la mode. Because I still have to make sure that you abide by the rules of the challenge. Even when narratively it would kind of make sense, because, like, from a narrative standpoint, you would think that, you know, this is some kind of rule that the parents have set. Oh, well, I mean, James has not yet expressed much interest in anyone, but a couple of girls have expressed interest in him, apparently. Which, you know, usually, like, I'm pretty sure because of the way the game works, there's attraction is always mutual in this game. Because they just have the one value rather than, like, two. So, you know, he'll probably end up. He might end up going for one of those two. You know. No, I'm probably just gonna leave it up to fate at prom. Alright, it's Friday. And it's also school day, so that means that... Also... we can take a moment and sign him up for the photography club, and that means that he'll be at school longer. Potentially, depending on whether or not the photography club meets on Fridays. But, you know, like, you know, it seems like he... Since he's going to be a photographer 2 weeks rather than just one, due to the way the roles turned out. Now, it seems like he's got some level of passion for it. And there he goes, teleporting off to the school bus. Yep, he's gonna be at school until 4. Oh, and he made 500 bucks. Alright, the game is being a little stuttery, so I'm gonna make another save just in case. Because, you know, stutteriness can be a sign that the game is being a little unstable. He really wants to sign up for another after-school activity. He just signed up for one. Apparently he's interested in Carrie Durwood. Yeah, maybe he could see about getting to know her better and asking her to prom. Priya Goth has a special secretive warrant to go raid the criminal hideout. Good to know, I guess, which I mean... You know, ghost cops could probably be very useful for that kind of thing. Did he not even gain a level in photography? I guess one thing I'd have to... I think the photography skill is included with university life. Yeah, you'd think that it would glitch out if it was trying to give him a skill that isn't available. It's like some people might be... Just some people are taking a little while to load in. And others are having a little bit of lag on loading in properly. We probably have lights in the bathroom. Place a door that's not ever gonna be used for anything. Hang up here. Which, you know, that bathroom must have been kind of awkward to use this entire time because, you know, it's 2 stories tall and all in pitch dark in there. They're like, you're just kind of doing your business and this and like a chimney or something. Well, honestly, even if we get, if we only get to Saturday, like that could be a pretty solid. That could give us a pretty solid start. Or very early Sunday. That would be a pretty solid place to start for next week. I think at the very least. Because like then we can have like prom. Actually,
Yard. Soup.
tomorrow is when
Hard.
Stanley and Christina should be back, and Christina will probably be having her birthday. You know, either Saturday or Sunday. Hey, she's gonna be becoming an elder.
Oh. Oh. Soup. Yard.
Let James finish up his homework, and then he can go to sleep. And then the game will just fast forward right into the Saturday. Saturday at 7:30 a.m. Unfortunately, I have no way of checking when either of these systems are aging up, or even what time they're expected to be back. Because their portraits are just completely unselectable. The adults will be returning in 2 hours. If he gets in trouble for the dirty laundry, I'm just gonna remove the moodlet. Because, like, you know, I feel like it's unreasonable for his parents to have expected him to have taken the laundry to the laundromat. To while they were gone. So far, nothing. Nothing seems to be happening on that front. So yeah, now their wishes have been completely erased.
Ula's a wigador? És do Pobs o Bob Duan, Dadne?
Bepto Garnish.
Radashi.
Finkos Kalisi.
Nonsorn.
Yep, looks like there's not enough space to play catch here. Bummer. Once again.
Exo Sting Puggles. Bowlingrod. Ablinzek. Actrion.
Yeah, it looks like now we can take a bit of time. Working on the resort. Probably mostly gonna be stuff like adding some wallpaper. Let me pull up some reference images this on my phone to get kind of the vibes right. So what kind of like log cabin and walls do we have to work with? Here we go. Here's pretty much our one option. I see. Much better option for the corners. Just need to actually find the other. There's that corners. Looks like I missed some of the old ones. And then we actually could have gone for something like this. This instead. Not that that's even better. Let's go with that. Then we'll just use the other one we had for upper floors. Or was like so. Right, then maybe inside we go for some like paneling. Like from the pictures I'm seeing of the kind of thing that I'm looking to make, we actually just want to have the interior walls look pretty much identical to the exterior walls. That was a little pricey, but you know, it looks so much better now that it's not just all gray. But that does mean that it'll be a little while before they make big upgrades is on that front again. It's a thing. I think the game might have done something with Christina's aging. Probably to like keep her from aging up while she was out of town or something. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back and ready to get another 45 minutes of Sims 3 in. I should probably do something about all this mac and cheese. is because it's just kind of sitting there rotting.
Grosby.
And, you know, because all their wishes got reset. Both Stanley and Christina keep getting wishes to join various careers.
Stico.
You know, if we can just get through Saturday and most of Sunday fast enough, then probably at least leave the stream off on Prom.
Arctico Fugo.
Alright, you know what? So I think that like maybe the opportunity bugged out. And Stanley can go and do the laundry because he's the one doing the least important things here right now. You never know, maybe James's house will have you know, actual have an actual like laundry room. Yeah, maybe we can manage that to wherever he ends up living. Because he is definitely moving off of this houseboat as soon as possible. Oh, like this is not a good situation for having more than like the 3 people that live on it right now. Oh, guess for eating more burnt waffles. Probably going fast speed. Need for a little while here. Stanley's not even at the laundromat yet. Subdue? Oh, I think the washing machine having some issues. Alright, I need to focus on something that's not the laundromat for a moment, because there was just way too much noise going on over there between the washing machines and the Sims talking.
Omnipasi Patums. Zorbu Bonful. Formidor. Shabsa.
And now things seem to be quieting down.
Ina Fasa
Borbal Blargar, Ibinipso, Stog, Toblit, Dakadu.
Arna, Nikai Johnson, Moderna.
Also, this kind of sailboat here for some reason. And like it's just kind of abandoned here. So of course, the laundromat doesn't have room to play catch either. The game's gotta let me know. Oh, just how much of a bummer that is. Okay, so I guess that's the dryer we're using.
Achinka Bibas Fabio Robo La Chobi. La Chobi Ombanash.
Turkna, Villaginda.
Oh, Zazil. La Curda Fesukroni.
Did our laundry get stolen? Because, like, that's the only thing I can see having gotten taken, because I was not given the option on any of the dryers to actually take our laundry out. I didn't even know that was a thing that could happen. In this game. You just have your laundry taken. Taken while the laundromat. So that's all the more reason to ideally have an actual laundry set up at home, in future generations. Only Only 6 p.m. and Stanley's already tired. Game's also doing that thing where sometimes it won't register Sim as being themselves. He's got the option to sleep in Stanley's bed. But, you know, he is Stanley. Should probably... Yeah, just to make sure that we've done it this for this week. So the game's looking a little freezy there, so I'm gonna do another save just to make sure that you don't lose anything if it crashes. Okay, we should send Christina off to the alchemy shop. Do her weekly 5 hours of alchemy. Just to make sure that we've done it for this week. Especially since I might not think to do it. I actually think we're supposed to do it before Sunday regardless. But, you know, I'm gonna, if it crosses over into being Sunday, but we've already started, I'm gonna just let that count. After all, I mean, I'm counting this as a Monday stream, even though technically it happened entirely on a Tuesday. Maybe just because it's past midnight. And I started late. Yeah, she's gonna have to keep working on this until, oh, like 1 a.m. on Sunday, so... I need to be able to get it 5 hours in. Longer because she has to pee. And she's also tired, so we can probably just have her make an invigorating elixir to deal with that. And that will even count as part of the hobby. Except she doesn't have any... Yeah, I'm gonna even count buying regents as being part of the hobby. You know, if it's towards doing alchemy stuff, it should count.
Wurgle.
Shani.
Skajanet.
Of course, her brother has to choose right now how to get in the way. Like, really, dude? Choosing right now. Carrie Durwood wants to know if James Wilkes would like go on a date. That's the girl he was interested in, so he should absolutely do that. Even if it means potentially being out after curfew. Except apparently she's not even gonna be there. Because apparently she got hung up on something and now can't go to the date that she asked him on. Great invigorating elixir. And trying not to turn into a toad this time. I believe she got like an hour in, so I'm gonna say she got about like 2 hours in, so probably and between this, buying the Regent, and the little bit of research she was able to do before. Or I'm gonna say that she just needs to get another or 3 hours in. So she just has to research alchemy until 3 AM. And then it'll be done for the week that was started previous Sunday. Then later on this week, she can do another 5 hours, and that will count for this week. I probably need to keep a closer eye on Stanley to make sure he's actually getting 5 hours of gaming in. Maybe if I roll this particular goal or whatever later, I might just use the one free Joker you get to re-roll it. But I mean, chances of that happening should be relatively small. I mean, I suppose it's ultimately just the same chances as at this point, and as it was as a roll in the first place. Hey, good Stanley is at least getting some gaming in. Yeah, maybe Carrie Durwood will be at prom. And James can talk to her then. James apparently only has 9 more days before he ages up, so probably I would say at this rate we probably only have like maybe 3 more episodes of this season. 3, maybe 4, so you know, slightly shorter than the previous season was, but you know, I think I jumped on you know, actually getting children born for the next generation faster, or with this one, because where with Generation 1, it was all about Quentin going around and seducing various women, most of whom were married. But with this generation, it was just simply Christina finding someone to settle down with. And once he found Stanley, plus also, like, you know, well, only one kid, rather than, and you know, 5. Literally the maximum you can possibly roll for the challenge. But you know, the more Sims you have, the longer, in a way, the longer or the days will end up being, because the more you have to manage, the more you end up pausing, and the less as you have good opportunities to just speed on through. You know, while everybody's doing just basic mundane tasks. Alright, so we've got 20 real world minutes to get to like 6 p.m. in game. so that we can hopefully end the stream with at 3 a.m. with Prom. Which, you know, if it means only going like a few minutes longer, I might just have Prom be the end of the stream. Even if you know, if we are able to get to that point in the next 19 minutes, then I guess let's say stream will end at 3 a.m. or after Prom, whichever happens last. As at this point. Because, you know, we made it to Sunday. It's just a matter of making it to the particular hour.
Devni, Paju to Pavlagan.
Jarka. Miwanita. Nonsense.
And then the next stream of this, you know, presumably next Monday, we can focus on Christina's birthday. And then that will likely end up being basically like the penultimate stream of the season. If we push on until like midnight, I'm still not sure why I'm getting random book royalties, so let's just buy something, and I think that's worth exactly 49 simoleons, and then delete it. Yeah, we can buy this mirror. It's 50 simoleons, but you know, that way we're losing one extra simoleon rather than having one more simoleon than we're supposed to. And of course he's still just trying to play catch. You can probably just speed on through, you know, the remaining in-game hours before Prom. If the dance is at 6 p.m., better hurry up and get ready. You need to plan your outfit for the night. We already planned his outfit, so now it's just a matter of the limo showing up to take him there. It looks like nobody's inviting him to prom. So I guess he'll just have to go by himself. Alright, there we go. He is in the limousine. Which, hey, you know, since he doesn't have a date, he gets to have the limo maybe all to himself. I don't know, because, like, you know, it would be more cost effective for the school to just have everyone crowd into the same limo. No, but it would also be less luxurious for each individual student. Plus, honestly, I don't know how much capacity limos actually have for seating. Alright, there we go. He's at prom. So now just a matter of seeing what happens. To the extent that we get to see anything. Everyone looked amazing in their suits and dresses. James couldn't stop checking people out. Yeah, one nice thing that I don't praise The Sims 4 very often, but it is neat, especially the stuff that you know, EA makes for The Sims 4, or because that game has some pretty solid mods. But you know, I got the High School Years DLC recently, and it is pretty nice to have prom be an actual, like, interactive event rather than it just being, you know, this. Apparently he got rejected by maybe Carrie, because it doesn't really say. Got denied for dance twice. I guess maybe he won't be, you know, finding a partner or at prom, because he just keeps getting rejected. Which, you know, for the longest time, I did not even play this game with the sound on, so I'm only just now learning that there's a jingle for or when a sim gets rejected for a dance at prom. Yeah, I guess he's gonna have to... Oh, that's Barbara, okay. Yeah, I guess he's just gonna have to get himself a girlfriend at some other point in time. But, you know, he's still got 8 whole days before he ages up and graduates from high school. There might even be another prom before or then. Okay, good. He's eating leftover waffles, not brain freeze a la mode. After all, yeah, but you know, it's Monday. When he goes to school, he'll have more chances to talk to Carrie, for instance. Maybe at some point Carrie will even ask him out on a date and actually show up. You know, we still got another 7 minutes. This is before 3 a.m. And I did say that, you know, it was gonna either be that we're either gonna end after prom or at 3 a.m., whichever happens last. Looks like some of this time is probably gonna be spent at the very least setting up a birthday party. And you know what? I think we'll wake Christina up so that she can have breakfast and send out invitations for a birthday party. And then we end the stream. That way we've got another party all set up for next week. What will likely be the penultimate episode of the season. Because, you know, if we can just have both streams be about, you know, to 4 in-game days long, then we'll only have 2 more episodes in the season. And then it'll just be a matter of figuring out which of the 2 other Sims games I have do we want to do for the, you know, for the off season. Yes, I'm aware that it's Christina's birthday. And she managed to not burn the waffles this time. Now it's not the time for chattering teeth.
Zip food.
I hate, let's invite to all of her siblings and any other her relatives we can find. And I opened the wrong menu because I need to throw a party at so that we can do it on the beach. Because again, this houseboat does not really have a lot of room. Yeah, Rosalinda Brown is evidently, you know, very obviously Emery's child. I mean, we might as well invite Pip Goodfellow. After all, he is a party animal, secretly or not. Let's set the party for 4. Casual attire. You know, let's invite Carrie Durwood to this party. See if we can get something going between and her and James. James while this party is going on. And what do you know? It's exactly 3 a.m. So yeah, I guess next week we'll be doing Christina's final birthday party. And so that will be, it's a thank you to everyone who stopped by tonight. Monday's stream is planned to be Sims 3 with Christina's final birthday party. Next stream in general is planned and for Thursday with Age of Wonders 4. And this Saturday I'm probably going to try and do Yu-Gi-Oh! Since I didn't get to it this last Saturday. But for now, let me see who I can raid. If my web browser will work properly. A very, very cool little opera. Nice for you to crash as right as I opened you. Get some options. Ends in the Sims 3 category. There's also a few people in Sims 2, and of course, there's gonna be a ton in The Sims 4. Or, you know what, let me see. Let me get a closer look at our options. You know, let's give this person a raid. Or not, because they apparently don't allow raids. That's perfectly fine. And so I guess we'll raid this person instead.